Okay, hi everybody, good morning, Adriana here. So are you ready for a 15-minute quick abs workout? So I have wrote here, we're having 6 exercises that are going to be, it can be suitable for advanced, but it's going to kind of be more kind of controlled and slower workout. And then we're going to follow, so I'm going to do straight away after this one, 15-minute advanced workout. So you can lie down on your back, so we don't need to have the warm-up because we're going to literally just go through the movement and movement will warm us up, and we're literally going to do 6 exercises, few rounds, how much we can fit in 15 minutes. So let's go. Place both hands behind your head. You slowly lift your shoulders up, feet on the floor with the bent legs, and we're literally just going to be tapping knees with elbows. And you just breathe. Every time you meet the elbow, you breathe. You can turn your watch on if you want to. Actually, I will. Come on. So keep going. Come on. The last 5 on each side. 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Okay, excellent. So now you can basically keep your head down, place the hands next to your hips. You're going to bring both legs up. So you're having 2 options. Option number 1 is that you're dropping a single leg out and then bring it back in. If this is even too hard, you can literally keep the legs bent. So you just basically tap, but you always start with both knees are up. Or the harder option is you can do both straight legs, and then you're just having a single drop. So let's go. Choose your option with bent legs and keep it bent all the time. This is obviously the hardest one because you obviously holding those both legs up with your tummy, and when that leg goes out, the weight of your leg create the pressure on your belly. So choose the option. You can always reverse if this gets too hard. Start with, carry on with this one, or just carry on with this one. Please don't just stop. The last 5 on each side. 4, 3, you're keeping your head down. Just engage your core. Last 2. And the last one. Okay, excellent. So if you're normally kind of with these ones, because I can as well, I feel the tension on my hips, you can just lift your arms up and lift your belly up towards the ceiling and just stretch it out. Have a little rest. And then we are going to go back. So bend the knees. Now have a look at the pelvis. So if you're having a hole in between your, under your back, I want you to return it. Okay, so embrace your belly, your hands are here, and you're going to bring both knees in and then both out. So you're tapping the elbows back and then return. You don't lift your lower back off the floor. So you're trying to control it. Come on. So try to keep that back on the floor, so because sometimes when your legs are dropping down, you might have a feeling that your lower back is lifting. Control it. Come on, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Okay, excellent, perfect. So, okay, the next one is going to be quite complicated, but it's really good fun for your brain and also for your body. It's called, I call it dead bug. So, legs are here, both arms are in front of you. So you're literally like a dead bug, okay? Now, you're dropping a single leg out and you're putting the opposite arm up above your head. And then you're going to bring it in the middle. So now, drop first the leg out and drop the other opposite arm out. You are having a hand and the knee up, so you're not dropping that down. Bring in the middle. So you can feel a lot of pressure on your belly. Leg out and opposite arm out. So keep looking me and then bring it back in. You always have a one knee, so you might get confused with this one. But the more you do it, the more you feel more in control, and your brain as well can recognize it. So if you're getting confused with arms, what arms and legs, first do one leg, and then think the opposite arm and drop the opposite arm out. And then return. Come on, 3 more on each side. Slowly bring it back in. 2, single leg out, arm out. And the last one. And then bring it back in. Okay, excellent. Keep the legs bent, open the arms out, and just push the knees to the one side. You can open. It's interesting as well, so try it. When your chin is in the direction of your knees, and now just twist your chin on the opposite direction. And you can feel how different it feels to stretch that other side. Switch to the other side slowly. Lift and put, so just slowly push. So if you see that your top hip, if you're okay with your lower back, just push that top hip further out. And slowly bring it in. Excellent. Now you want to rotate onto your chest. So first one, we're having back extension. So you're going to have both arms on the side, and we're going to slowly lift arms and legs without your neck going up and then down. Lift and down. So really control it. Well, some of you might find it maybe uncomfortable, maybe like on your belly if you had the breakfast. So you can do plank instead. So if you're really uncomfortable being on your belly. And down. Last 3. And down. 2 more. And down. And then the last one. Lift. And down. Okay, excellent. So now you're going to extend the arms out and legs back. So what we're going to do, 2 options. Option number 1, you're lifting the opposite arm, the opposite leg slowly. Okay, so you just lift and down, trying without flipping your body line from side to side. Try to have it like straight and you're just lifting the limbs. Or option number 2, you're lifting your both arms and legs and you're literally just going to do swimmers. So let's go. Choose the option and go. Come on, keep it going. Keep your head down. So keep your neck neutral. Come on, let's go fast. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Slowly push yourself back into a child's pose and have a rest. So we have now done, okay, cool. So we've done 1 round. So now we're going to, have a quick drink, have a little rest, and now we're going to go into 2nd round. So now you're going to obviously feel more tension in your belly. And if you're having neck issues, always drop your head down. But let's go. Both hands behind your head and let's go. Knee to elbow. So it's a single leg. You're keeping crunched so you feel the tension into your belly. If your neck hurts, you can drop all the way down. Or you can literally just bring the knee up. So you can be in this position and hold and then squeeze the belly in. And you can do this one just to rest your neck and then join in when you're okay. We have a few seconds rest. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, excellent. Bring both knees up 90 degrees. Both hands are on the side. And let's go. Push the single leg out, return. Single leg out, return. Nice. Come on. Keep it going. So you're holding your core really engaged. Nice. The last 5. 4, 3, 2, and the last one. Okay, excellent. Bend those legs. You can bring your feet a bit closer towards your bum. So the more you push your legs out, the more it has a pressure on your lower back. So if you're struggling with lower back, make sure you're bringing your feet closer to your bum. So elbows are here, and let's go meet the middle way, and then back. Remember, the pelvis is turned so that your pubic bone is closer to your chest. So come on, bring it in and out. Bring it in and out. Hold that back on the floor. Last 5. How are you feeling? You feeling you want to give up? No, no giving up. Come on, the last 3, 2, and the last one. Okay, excellent. Push the legs out, arms out. Have a little stretch. Now let's go with the dead bug. Are you ready? You're thinking, your brain is thinking and taking you places. So let's go back to when your head has rest from your own thoughts, and let's complicate it. So both arms up, knees are here above your hips, and let's go. The single leg out, the opposite arm goes out, and then return. So your hands are always looking towards the ceiling. Opposite leg, opposite arm, return. Switch. So remember, you can always go slower. So for your head to kind of, because this is the thing. So this is something that is complicated for your brain if it has never done it before. So what you're trying to do is simplify it first and also take time. So the leg out, the opposite arm out, and then return. So while at the moment maybe includes a lot of thinking about this, the more you do it, the more automatic it becomes. It's like everything. So getting that habit. Come on, let's go. Last 5. I feel a lot of pressure on my tummy. 4. So while they look really simple, you're lying on your back. 3, 2, and the last one. Okay, excellent. Both arms are out, and then just bring the knees to one side, chin in the opposite direction. Just stay there. Slowly bring it in. Switch to the opposite side. Push the top hip further away from the ground. Bring it in the middle and slowly rotate onto your belly. So back extensions. If you're feeling really uncomfortable doing these ones, do the plank. This kind of to not put the pressure on your belly. So let's go. Hands are on the side. And now we're going to lift and down. Lift. So you see, I'm not lifting myself up, so I'm not arching my back to try to go as further up. Remember, this shouldn't be like suffering. It's just contracting your back. And your back basically does the job if you're lifting your legs up, and then just lift your elbows, and then it kind of just gets the tension into your back. But always be aware of your neck, that it's straight, which basically means that your head looks down. We call it a neutral position. So lift, down, last 5, lift, and down, 4, last 3, 2, and the last one. Okay, excellent. So now extend the so both hands out, legs are down, and now you're going to lift the opposite arm, the opposite leg, and then down. Keep that head neutral. Lift, or you can do swimmers, which is both legs up, both arms up, and you just swim. Come on, keep going. The last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly push back, sit back, and have a little rest. Okay, excellent, perfect. So now you're literally just going to push your hips down. Okay, I've used the time. So now you're going to come down, you're going to stretch your abs, so getting onto your elbows or onto your forearms. If this feels uncomfortable, just drop on the elbows. And you hold 3, 2, 1. Again, slowly push back. And slowly come up into sitting position. Just wanted to just kind of to share the information. What is important when we are doing our abdominals, because everybody is focused on really focusing our middle section. If you are having a body fat, which is basically you can grab into your hands by so when you're contracting your belly and every single thing. So for example here, that is a body fat because skin is very, very thin. What we can lose this is not with abdominals, but with really control the food intake, because you need to create that kind of calorie deficit or energy deficit. So for you to lose weight around your middle section, you really need to focus to eat less than what your body spends. And that is basically by losing a few kilos, or if you need to lose more kilos, or weight, you need to focus on that. When it comes to just abdominal muscles, I want you to think about core. So the core is basically your back and your front. So when you're just doing, let's say, crunches, sit-ups, or anything that's kind of focusing on your front, basically what happens is the muscles get contracted and you kind of crunch forward, which obviously squashes your lungs. You're not breathing properly because obviously, especially like if you're on shoulders and if you're not doing the compensation, so you're strengthening your back. So you always have to think about the back and also to open up your chest, and so doing basically all the exercises for your back to be able to compensate to help you to stand tall, which opens up your lungs. You get more oxygen because you're breathing deeper. So yeah, so rather than just focusing on the front part, you need to think about your whole body, your whole core as the whole system. Then you need to make it stronger. So hopefully this helps, and I'll see you in the next workout, which is 15 minutes advanced abdominals. So have a great day. Post in the comments below, how did you find this workout and did you enjoy it? And I will see you in I'll see you in the next workout. Bye.